Good day. This is Dr. Fe M. Tangalin, the chairperson of the Master of Arts in Language Teaching of the Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University College of Graduate Studies. Welcome to the presentation of DIMSU SLUC College of Graduate Studies for the Master of Arts in Language Teaching program. We have the pleasure to showcase the portfolio of the MA in Language Teaching program in relation to the performance of its graduates. The overview presentation has laid out the major accomplishments of the university, the college, and the program, being one of the CHED-identified leading universities in the Philippines, a center of development in teacher education, and a delivering higher education institution. It was not by chance that we were able to achieve these feats. It was a product of hard work. We cultivated a fertile ground for our students, watered and nourished them to grow. So, what are our foundations for quality teaching and learning? One of the manifestations that an institution promotes a culture of quality is the quality of its curriculum, faculty members, instructional delivery, and resources that result to high quality of graduates. What's our graduate profile? We are proud that 100% of our graduates have all been gainfully employed in their field of specialization based on our tracer study. Not only are they gainfully employed, but our graduates have received promotion and climbed their way up in the organization as a result of the top-notch training and experiences received from their attendance in the DIMSU graduate studies, particularly the Master of Arts in Language Teaching. These sterling outcomes start with our sound curriculum. The DIMSU graduate studies takes pride in having its curriculum formulated and continually reviewed by different stakeholders and experts. The latest revision was on 2014, complying with CMO number 53 series of 2007, and now bears the mark of quality, evidenced by the content notation and certificate of program compliance issued by CHED. Likewise, the curriculum has gone through OBEdization with clear program outcomes. So, what is distinct in our curriculum? We are very proud of what we consider as a signature curriculum of our programs, which include the following features: crossbreeding and dual streaming design, early bird research program, and research colloquium. Our crossbreeding and dual streaming programs allow our graduates to either take a straight curriculum specializing in language content or to follow a crossbreed program with a dual track choosing from various allied disciplines such as special education or to follow an educational management or development administration track depending on the career path the students choose to take. This makes our graduates subject specialists, ready to lead language-based programs, and ready to assume administrative responsibilities. In our Early Bird Research program, we encourage our students to conceptualize their thesis early in the program. This strategy makes them more focused in selecting subjects and cognates that will enrich their knowledge in line with the research agendum. As they say, the early bird catches the worm, which reduces overstaying in the program. Likewise, research culture is vibrant in the college, having an institutional policy for all our students to undertake research every semester, which culminates in a research colloquium. In this activity, our students are exposed to the rigors of research, and our faculty tandem with them and help them prepare for paper presentations and possibly publication of their researches. Our signature curriculum, with emphasis on research, is one of the best features that we claim in the program and in the college. We develop our students to grow as subject matter specialists, researchers, and leaders in education. Starting off with a sound curriculum, the program strives to promote the acquisition and development of higher order competencies of its students through varied and creative pedagogy. Among our instructional delivery methodologies include in-house lectures, seminars, symposia delivered by resident faculty, professional development workshops by English language fellows, language experts, and other resource persons, student-centered collaborative learning, interactive learning, board games, and simulations, tandem teaching, differentiated instruction, computer-assisted instruction, demonstration, and micro-teaching, role play, dramaturgy, group discussion, brainstorming, group projects, critical thinking, problem solving, critiquing, games and group dynamics, public lecture, advocacy campaigns, or we call them TED Talks, buzz session, and informal group activities, practicum in facilitating foreign language teaching, and a lot more methodologies and strategies. Indeed, the quality of our graduates is ensured with our strict process from admission to retention and to thesis writing and even after graduation. We start with a strict admission process with certain scholastic requirements to be met by applicants, which includes a high grade point average and interview. In the program, learning is facilitated and assessment is instructional in nature through exposure to rich and meaningful learning experiences and methodologies, as has been shown in the previous slides. The MA Language Teaching Program is a research-based program demanding intensive research in every term and a final thesis prior to graduation. Also, our relationship with our graduates does not end after graduation. Actually, their lifelong learning has just begun. We continually keep in touch with them to take part either as participants or lecturers in the series of trainings the college conducts. Likewise, our alumni are invited in live webinars and massive open online courses hosted or facilitated by the college in collaboration with our international partners and sponsors, such as the U.S. Department of State, Regional English Language Office, U.S. Embassy Manila, and other delivering national and international institutions of learning. At the heart of the successful operation of our program are the faculty who makes the difference. Hence, we invest much in our faculty development. The faculty profile of the MALT program is very strong. We have 9 highly qualified faculty in the program. 5 of them are holders of PhD degrees in language education and allied programs like development communication. 2 are candidates for graduation of PhD degrees, while 2 newly pulled faculty have MA in language teaching degrees and are currently pursuing their doctorate degrees. Our program faculty have been in the teaching profession for a considerable number of years, from 10 to 32 years, making them seasoned teachers. Most of them also hold high academic ranks, which means that they are top caliber mentors. Yet, despite the high educational qualifications of the faculty, the college believes in continuing professional development of its human resources. In a fast-changing world where technology has high obsolescence, we continually train our faculty to keep them updated and further hone their expertise and technology skills through capability building programs initiated as in-house activity or sending them to scholarships, trainings, and engagements in regional, national, and international levels along instruction, research, and extension. In return, our faculty become sought-after resource persons, consultants, and trainers in both government and private agencies in regional, national, and international levels. With a strong pool of faculty, the MALT program has been hosting several trainings and workshops, facilitating MOOCs, and invited as trainers in pedagogy, materials development, and research, among others. In 2019, CHED has even granted a funding of more than 1.5 million pesos to the college as a delivering higher education for the offering of continuing professional education National Certificate Scholarship Program dubbed Advanced Certificate in English Language Training, given to 20 scholars inside the country. Our faculty members are also recognized performers in their field. Dr. Jesus Rafael Biharata was awarded the 2017 University Faculty Member of the Year, while Mr. John Mark G. Lachica was awarded 2019 University Faculty Member of the Year. Our faculty members are recognized performers. Dr. Emmanuel J. Songkuan was the 2015 Campus Extension Worker of the Year. Professor Melda M. Choco as an outstanding colleague of an English Language Fellow by the U.S. State Department. Likewise, Professor Melda Choco was awarded as the Best Thesis Advisor with her advisee, Miss Christine Ochoa. Likewise, Dr. Emmanuel J. Songkuan received the Best Thesis Advisor for the thesis of Miss Claire N. Lamsis and Miss April J. Rivera. In terms of our learning resources, our library holds rich collection. The MALT program is compliant to the journal and book requirement provisions of our CMO. We also have an integrated library system using Koha, making it easier for our faculty and students to access collections inside the university. Facilities-wise, our MALT program has access to modern facilities and laboratories that support teaching and learning. The campus is wired with a bandwidth of 1G distributed to the different colleges, which allows students to access unlimited teaching learning resources at their fingertips. We have sown the seeds. Now it's harvest time. Our graduates have carved their own niche as educational leaders and program specialists. We have Dr. Maria Teresa M. Bautista, the Chief of the Field Technical Assistance Division of the Department of Education Regional Office, a recipient of the Hubert Humphrey Fellowship Program in Pennsylvania State University, USA, specializing in teaching English as a foreign language. Dr. Bautista was a former head of the English department, an English teacher, a school paper advisor, and a reading and literacy advocate. One of the pride of the MALT program is Dr. Emmanuel J. Songkuan, Professor 6, and currently the head of the DIMSU SLUC Internal Quality Assurance System. He also held positions, namely the Dean of the College of Education, the Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, the former chair of the Languages Department, and as a publication advisor of the campus student paper. He is also involved as an AACUP accreditor and as a CHED Institutional Sustainability Assessment and RQUAT Assessor. Dr. Imelda N. Binayan is the current Dean of the Graduate School of Ilocos Sur Polytechnic State College, Tagudin Campus. She held other administrative positions like Dean of the Teacher Education, Dean of the Arts and Sciences, Director of Human Rights Education, and Coordinator of Instruction. She is also an AACUP accreditor, a researcher, and an active extensionist of the college. Dr. Gemma Somera is the concurrent ISO focal person and coordinator of the MSE English program of the Graduate School of ISPSC, Tagudin Campus. Previously, she held administrative positions in the same institution as Director for Library and Publication Services, Director for Training, Director for Gender and Development, and Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. She is also actively involved as an AACUP accreditor. Dr. Maricon Sibiduya currently serves as the Director of the University Information Management in DIMSU. Previously, she held key administrative position in the same institution as Curriculum Advisor of Master of Arts in Language Teaching. Grace T. Kalika is a former Assistant Professor of DIMSU NLUC and the Program Head of the Languages Department, College of Arts and Sciences. She also held the positions as Head of Publication and Advisor of the Green Valley Treasure, the official student publication of DIMSU NLUC. In 2016, she sought greener pasture overseas and enrolled in postgraduate diploma in mentoring and leadership at Toi Ohomai Institute of Technology in New Zealand, where she graduated with merit in 2017. Presently, she is working as a teacher under the dynamic ECE Relievers. Also, she has been a registered teacher at Choice Kids Childcare in Oakland since 2019. Professor Melda Oichoco, an associate professor in DIMSU, was the former campus head of quality assurance and campus head of instruction. In 2012, she was a U.S. exchange program recipient, having been selected for the e-Teacher Scholarship Program of the U.S. Department of State and the University of Oregon American English Institute. The following year, 2013, she traveled to the U.S. for the Fall Institute at the UOAEI with full funding from the U.S. State Department. Following her scholarship and training abroad, she initiated various projects of the Regional English Language Office of the U.S. Embassy in Manila in the promotion of the English language teaching in the region and in the country. In 2019, she was selected as Outstanding Colleague of an English Language Fellow by the State Department and traveled to Indianapolis for the exchange program, developing 21st century skills for globalizing English as a foreign language classrooms, held at the Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. Gertrudis L. Tangalin is the principal of San Gabriel Senior High School at San Gabriel, La Union. Ms. Josephine E. Libatique is an associate professor of Lorma Colleges, and she serves as chair of the Teachers Training Program of the institution. She is a recipient of state-sponsored program Open Online Professional English Network in spring 2020. Previously, she held key administrative positions in the same institution as Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Chair of the English Training Program of the college, and the Chairperson of the College of Arts ISO Accreditation Program. She is actively involved as an AXQAA 1 accreditor. Dr. Fe M. Tangalin, yours truly, is currently the chair of the Master of Arts in Language Teaching program of the College of Graduate Studies. She held designations such as the Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, the Curriculum Advisor of MALT, and a Supervising Coordinator of Practice Teachers in the Bachelor of Secondary Education. She is also an active AACUP accreditor. Dr. Elizabeth F. Bellio, a reading and literacy advocate, is a former chair of the Language Department of the College of Arts and Sciences at St. Louis College in San Fernando City. She's also a former campus paper advisor and a convener of the Reading Association of the Philippines. Professor Sita D. Ballesteros holds an assistant professor for position in DIMSU SLUC College of Education. She is presently the chair of the Bachelor of Elementary Education Department. She was involved in the National Training of Trainers and one of the materials writers in the proposed pre-service training manual. Maria Jerome Mercado is a teacher of San Jose National High School. She currently serves as the school paper advisor in the same institution. She was promoted from Teacher 3 to Master Teacher 2 after her graduation from MALT. Miss Billie Jane Cabreros Reyes is presently employed as a Master Teacher 1 in the Senior High School Department at Mataas na Paaralang Juan C. Laya, San Manuel, Pangasinan. After graduating from her MALT program, she was promoted from Teacher 3 to Master Teacher 1. She was designated as the academic coordinator in the SHS department. At present, she is designated as the Campus Integrity Crusaders Senior High School Advisor, where she received awards from the Office of the Ombudsman Pangasinan chapter for years. With her contributions, she was awarded as Outstanding Teacher in their school and municipality for 4 consecutive years. Professor Melody Pitomanan is an Associate Professor of DIMSU. After her graduation from MALT, she was promoted from Instructor 1 to Assistant Professor 1. Presently, she is the campus head of the Student Scholarship Program. Philip D. Sapasap is a Senior High School Teacher 3 at Santo Tomas National High School. Previously, he served as a Senior High School Academic Coordinator and School Paper Advisor for 3 consecutive years. He also became one of the DepEd La Union Division resource speakers and graphic illustrators. Professor Melissa Asuncion is an Assistant Professor of DIMSU MLUC. She was promoted from Instructor 1 to Assistant Professor 1 after her graduation from the MALT program. Previously, she was the chair of the Languages Department in the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Loreto B. Wagay is an Associate Professor of DIMSU SLUC. She was the former chair of the Languages Department of the College of Arts and Sciences. William A. Tarampi is a Senior High School teacher in Benigno V. Aldana National High School in Posorubio, Pangasinan. Formerly, he was the school reading coordinator and division test constructor. At present, he holds a Master Teacher 2 position. Likewise, he holds the following designations: Grade 11 Curriculum Coordinator, School Paper Advisor, Integrity Club Coordinator, School Testing Coordinator, SHS Work Immersion Coordinator, and Regional and Division Learning Resource Developer and Evaluator. Mr. John Mark Gilachica is an English instructor of DIMSU SLUC. Previously, he was designated as the Campus Internal Management Auditor and chosen as one of the 7 ES auditors. Last January 2020, Mr. La Chica received the Campus and University Faculty Member of the Year awards. Professor Sita D. Ballesteros holds an assistant professor 4 position in DIMSU SLUC College of Education. She is presently the chair of the Bachelor of Elementary Education Department and was involved in the national training of trainers and one of the materials writers in the proposed pre-service training manual. Mr. Michael Stephen Carashas was promoted from Teacher 3 to Master Teacher 3 since his graduation from the MALT program in 2016. He is a senior high school teacher of Santo Tomas National High School. He is currently designated as chairman for programs and activities. Also, he served as the school paper advisor. Ms. Abeline Liarenas is currently the campus information officer. After graduating from her MALT program in 2018, she was promoted from contractual to temporary status. In 2017, she was a recipient of a U.S. Department of State sponsored program, Online Professional English Network, a course for foreign English teaching professionals, which provides the opportunity to take innovative online university level classes and online professional development programming for teachers through FHI 360. She was also a participant in the MOOC Facilitators Training hosted by the RELO by the U.S. Embassy Manila. Her recent accomplishment is a self-published book on poetry. Miss Ofelia Damong Acosta served as the English coordinator both in the School of Arts and Sciences and School of Education of North Luzon Adventist College. She worked as an English lecturer in one of the universities in Bangkok, Thailand. Dr. April J. Rivera is an English instructor and the technical advisor of the student publication of DIMSU SLUC. She has been the research facilitator of the College of Arts and Sciences for the last 3 years. Also, she is a peer reviewer of the Social Sciences and Humanities Open. Juliet A. Estayo holds a Teacher 3 position at San Fabian National High School, Junior High School Department. She's a consistent cooperating teacher to DIMSU practice teachers and an English critic to special science class students' research papers for their investigatory projects. Our graduates are also making waves in their careers. Mr. William D. Tarampi won the prestigious 2017 Dangal ng Bayan Award, one of the 3 highest awards in the land given by the Civil Service Commission to outstanding public servants, with no less than President Rodrigo Duterte bestowing the award. Dr. Maria Teresa M. Bautista is another pride of the program. She is recognized as one of the 10 outstanding teachers of the Philippines by Metrobank Foundation. She is also a regional awardee of the Pag-asa Award given by Civil Service Commission. And during her stay in the U.S. as a scholar, she received the Freedom Through Literacy Awards for her reading intervention programs in the Philippines. Indeed, the harvest is bountiful and the fruits are sweet. The achievers and graduates of the MA in Language Teaching program are living testaments of the high quality of our program. We end this presentation with a testimony from one of our alumni achievers, Dr. Maria Teresa Bautista.
Good day, everyone. I'm Maria Teresa M. Bautista, a graduate of the Master of Arts in Language Teaching, Batch 2000. I'm presently the Chief Education Supervisor at the Department of Education, Regional Office 1. Of course, I would like to sincerely thank my alma mater for instilling the value of professionalism, excellence, and genuine service. During my years of stay at the university, I was inspired by my professors to engage in research and community service. I participated in various activities which honed my skills as a language teacher and of course an advocate, no, in promoting the English language, in providing opportunities for effective communication and global competitiveness. When I left the portals of my alma mater, I was confident I have become an empowered teacher who is brave enough to pursue quality education amidst challenges and adversities. So imbued with competence and love for teaching, I was able to avail of international scholarships in Australia as a delegate in strengthening leadership and skills in teaching, and of course the prestigious Fulbright Scholarship as Hubert Humphrey Fellow in Pennsylvania, USA. So this university instilled the value of love and service to our fellow men and our country, which inspired me to stay and be an agent of change through educating our young generation. So teaching is my greatest contribution to humanity. So being awarded as one of the 10 outstanding teachers of the Philippines by the Metrobank Foundation in 2013 gave me a sense of fulfillment that I have done something good for humanity. So as an educator, I will always look back and treasure the knowledge, skills, and values I gained from this alma mater, which continue to fuel me with passion and dedication to pursue quality education and excellence. Thank you so much, and of course, especially to DIMSU SLUC Graduate School. Thank you.